Okay. As we start, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm like full of soda right now.
Take a Mentos, you will die.
It's add Fanta. Okay. Welcome everyone to a super fun Thursday of D&D. A Thursday D&D. They sounded way cooler in my head.
Who has a cricket soundboard?
This is a reminder that this is all of my streams are always a LGBTQ plus safe environment, for lack of better phrasing. I will not tolerate bullshit. If there is a hate raid, we will freeze everything, and I will run ads because transphobe will give me money again. It's great. Last time they gave me like $50, and I fully intend to get 200 off of them if they do anything stupid today.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. That being said, let's have a fun game. Let me fix this. Where are my notes? Where's the screen? There you are. There you are, guys. Hi. Where is my thing? Here we are. So, to recap what happened last game, because it's been a while, because we both, or everyone got caught up in a few things. With these celebrations building up to the soon-to-be main event, everyone would take the time to enjoy the festival for what it was. Even Yunero, who would eventually be released from holding, but only after choosing to urinate on himself to make a point. And then choosing to assault Zept. Afterwards, they'd head to the blacksmith's building to commission a small set of armor to bestow against their squirrel friend. Corrin would happily pay for the item, with the delivery something he would do the following day. Zept would make a stop at Red's ready-to-ship souvenirs, stopping for some rather finely crafted dragons for her children, or their children. Garlic would eventually make his way to the main signups, find out more about the event, how it worked, and sharing his findings to the party. And now you guys are left with the question of, do you guys want to stick together for this event, or split up and enjoy the event for what it is? To quickly recap of what the event parameters are, the party event is mainly set for people to meet and mingle with other adventurers. It is a great way to get used to how different people approach the situations, which even if you come with a party, people will usually split up their group just so they can get used to other tactics. Because in an oh shit scenario where you have to do something, it's nice to know of different ways to do a problem instead of having like, this is our go-to plan for everything. So usually people will split up. Some people will go in solo. They'll go on one, and they'll go stick in a team of 3 people who have never met each other, and you guys will have to figure out how you're going to cooperate. Some people will go in as doubles or duos or couples, and you'll get paired up with another duo, and you'll have 2 smaller teams work together. There's larger groups, which if you guys wanted to all go as a larger group, it will of course create different issues because you guys would have to adjust to 4 different people and 4 different tactics.
Oh.
So that is what you guys are facing with.
We have to be in a party, right? Like, we can't just Hunger Games the shit and, like, Battle Royale.
To answer your question, no. You can go in solo. You don't have to go in with your cousin, your cousin-in-law, right? You could go by yourself. Maybe you get paired up with your homies. Maybe you face the homies. Who knows? It's all a chance of random things. This isn't like a...
Okay.
I mean, well, actually, you guys don't really know exactly how the scoring system works and how it partakes in.
Yeah. We don't know.
It's not like tournament brackets where it's like,
groups.
you know, you're stuck with a set team for the entirety of the event. Is essentially everyone's getting paired up with the team a certain number of times, and they're getting forced to go against certain teams a certain number of times.
And this
And
is just
essentially-
a party, right? This is just one of the events.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other event, which you guys chose not to partake in, which I believe you guys had went to retire for the evening. So of the next day, you guys would start to hear it, is the Battle of the Bands. So
Yeah,
how
we're
the
not
Battle of the
bored.
Bands works is essentially it's mostly a bard duel and show off, and people are playing music and they're doing whatever songs in typical Battle of the Band stuff. However, if at the end, if someone loses their round in Battle of the Bands, they can choose to challenge the other band to a duel.
Oh, fight. Nice.
Typically, these Battle of the Bands duels afterwards are usually agreed upon of how many members are going to partake in it. So if they want to decide to do a 3-on-3 or a 4-on-4 or the whole fucking band, they could do that. I would say in the morning of you guys being able to get breakfast or, whatever to start your day, you probably would hear some of this, if not have watched a few of it, if you guys decided to, go out for breakfast, get some snacks.
Get some yummies.
Yeah, get some kebabs or skewers or cake for breakfast or whatever the fuck you eat. Is even though Tony Woods is essentially the husband of the person who's been arranging the event, for the most part, no one challenges him and his band if they lose. But eventually one group will combat him, and you guys would watch as he accepts a challenge of 5 of them facing him alone.
Ooh, 5v1. Yeah, we're definitely watching this one before
Yeah.
party versus party event.
Just as fast as the fight starts, the fight ends.
Oh.
And it seems that Tony does nothing more than make a stance and hold out his fist and crack his fingers, and everyone drops to the ground.
Dude, he has hacks.
He's using hacks. He's using endgame hacks.
If you guys are watching intently, you can roll perception if you want me. If you want to see if you can find something else in the crowd of things as you're eating your breakfast. Why am I playing music still? Where's my town music?
I'll go for perception roll. Does anyone
Yeah.
else wanna do it?
I'll roll.
Okay. Alright, let me copy paste the command.
6.
2. Ooh. 17.
16.
16. 6,
If I have
17.
proficiency, can I roll it again? Or?
No, proficiency
Oh,
just
no,
gives you the
You
bonus.
just add your proficiency
There's
score.
those. Okay. No.
So,
Yeah.
perception is based off your wisdom. So let's say your wisdom is a +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have your perception base is 11 for you because you have a +1. If your proficiency, you add your proficiency bonus on top of it. So instead of it being 11 for your level, your proficiency is like a +3, so that it becomes a 14. That's how proficiency works.
Okay.
In case
Yeah,
you didn't.
it just goes on top.
Yeah, it's just an extra bonus. So as you guys are watching, and you guys don't need to be watching as intently to see anything, so mainly Garlic and Corin, you both would notice. Tony is wearing the same similar blue kind of karate gi garb that the rest of the guards and main staff members of the event are wearing. Everyone in his band does not seem to be wearing that. They seem to be wearing other colored outfits. They, for the most part, have their theme going on. They have light armor and simple things. They're mostly just enjoying themselves. But Tony looks like he's wearing full work uniform. But as standing there, you can see the other band. They all have their own weapons. Some of them brandishing their own instruments that they had tried to win the contest with. And you guys can see it. You can see Tony get into his stance. And he brings out his right arm, extending it between him and the other people. And you notice him with a kind of loose fist. And you can see it just fraction of a second where he flexes it, almost a small punch forward. And you can see his arms tense up and his fists close tightly. While you don't fully understand what the fuck he just did, you guys can pretty much estimate that whatever it is, it packs one hell of a punch.
Ha. Sorry.
Karate pose.
He's throwing toothpicks.
He's right.
It would make Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch proud.
The love child of Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, man. Holy shit.
I can go on a whole tangent about why Jackie Chan sucks, but I'm not gonna do that on stream.
Yeah, I know.
No, but really, how do you feel?
You want me
Yeah,
to
he's
go
gonna
into it?
take-
I'll do it.
Right now.
I mean, we're talking about Force. You guys are in the wrong place, anyways.
Without going too into it, Jackie Chan's just a really shit dad. Just for people who don't know,
Yeah,
like
I
just
heard
do
about
a
what he did
little
to his
light
kid.
Google search. He's a shit dad. He basically disowned his daughter because either I believe it's because she's lesbian or something, or trans. I don't remember which one it was. And basically decided that, oh, that is my child after she made a bunch of success and money. It's like, oh, you're successful now? Oh, you're actually my child.
Oh, only after.
I didn't mean that. That, and he also supports like Hong Kong police, but that's a whole other thing. Anyways, so you guys are able to watch that. Whatever you guys got for breakfast, you know, I'm not gonna charge you for your breakfast snacks unless you're having a giant hearty fucking T-bone steak for breakfast, like a jackass. But your day starts however you guys want to do it. If you guys want to jump into the event or observe some things or see how some of the events go down first before partaking in them, it's up to you.
I'm gonna ask everyone over breakfast. What's your plan for the party event? Like, you guys want to team up or you want to go into it alone, solo?
I feel like splitting the group in two would be interesting.
Have
Or
to.
maybe me and Corn and you and with your Naru garlic. That sounds fun.
You're putting me with him.
That does sound interesting.
I mean, we've known each other for so long, garlic. It'd be nice to switch things up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be nice.
For the sake of clarification, in case people are time blind, it's been about, I think, like a little under a week that you guys have all known each other. Because I think it was like 1 or 2 days on the boat, and then you guys spent like 2 or 3 days on the island already.
Yeah.
So it's been like 5-ish days.
Oh wait, doesn't Corn have his like squirrel thing?
Yeah, I'm off to see the squirrel this morning.
Yeah, it's still early morning.
I wonder if it was-
I mean, because you guys basically went to bed early, so you guys would be waking up earlier. Because D&D sleep rules.
Yeah, let's go to the forest. Let's explore, see what's new. I want to check out that wall of plants, that vine wall, see if it's up with it.
So
Yeah,
you
let's
guys,
go to the squirrel. Let's all go there.
so is everyone heading into the forest to rediscover our furry friend?
Squirrel friend.
Let's find our furry friend.
Furry friend.
Hmm.
I'll
I
say
have cool spells.
I won't make you roll for it. Yeah, you go into the forest roughly around the same spot that you had encountered him in. Going in, you guys do notice that there are a few more trees missing. Looks like they're finely chopped down. Some branches are left around. Looks like people have chopped down another tree to either turning it to more crafts work or whatever, and have basically grabbed all the branches, cleared out the area, and dropped it at the roots of other trees. As typically you would do to help the other trees grow. Which seems, as you guys are going in, you notice that a lot of trees, some of them have these piles of branches underneath them. Almost like people are, even though they are basically cutting down trees without discrimination, they're basically marking another tree like, I chopped one down, so this one has to stay. So they're only allowed to chop down like half the trees. But going in, roughly about the same area, I would say that Snowstrike would alert to noticing the squirrel. He would notice you guys. You could see him kind of up the branches. Still quite a ways above you, but observing from afar.
Well, if he can, like we can see.
Okay, you guys have basically noticed each other. You found him. He's just kind of doing his little morning adventures, whatever it is.
Okay, I'll use speak with animals to say hi again and let him know that we're here.
Okay, why you guys come back?
Hey,
You have,
buddy.
like, a festival to
Yeah,
enjoy.
We're heading to the festival soon, but after kind of some of the troubles that you had previously, I decided to bring over, a little something to try to help you out. And
buy
show
me a house?
Unfortunately, I couldn't get you a house, but I could get you some armor to protect yourself
What do you
in case that dragon comes back.
see him get a little curious, and he scurries down a little branch. Gets a little lower in the tree. Still, a little distance between you, but is more or less eye level. Kind of scurried halfway down the tree.
I'll take the squirrel armor out of my pack and show it to him. Be like, this will protect you a bit.
I know it came in a box. Are you also unboxing it, or
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll unbox it.
are you like offering it to him, like handing it over to him, or like showing him?
Offering it.
Okay.
But he, in case he needs help putting it on.
He takes a moment, kind of looks at it. Looks like you. There's a Snowstrike. Looks like the others. And then he leaps from the tree onto your top. And he scurries over your arm and goes over to the armor and just... This looks like the dumbest shit I've ever seen, and I don't know why anyone would waste any money on this shit. But I love it, and I'm gonna put this shit on. And
Can I
immediately- he
inside
immediately-
check to see if he's just doing it to make him feel better?
What do you mean, to make Corin feel better? Or
No, I want to see if the squirrel is doing it to make Corn feel better.
okay, sure.
I want to see if it's like genuine or not. Oh, it's a +4. Not 20.
Are you fucking? No, he
It's
looks
a nat 20.
he looks genuinely like you could see him trying to like grab the armor out of Corin's arms and like place it on himself. He obviously has like never done it before. Like this is something unprecedented. And he's trying to put it on. He's struggling, and he wants it on now. He wants to show this shit off. He enjoys it. He definitely likes it. He might have a weird way of showing it, but I mean, he did kind of like lose his house not that long ago. So he basically
Glad you-
lost his house, and then someone bought him a designer suit, and it's like, yeah, I'll take it. Fuck it.
That's cool. As long as you're happy. I don't even understand what they're saying, but the squirrel looks very happy. Corn, you did a good thing. I will go explore the wall of vines. Because that looks cool. And I want to see if I can eat it.
Well, you had tried attacking it, or was it burning it last time?
I tried attacking it, yeah. Tried cutting it up.
But, Mr. Squirrel, do you want some help putting this on?
At this point, he's mostly put it all on. It's doesn't quite fit right because he didn't quite, fasten everything correctly. But I mean, it looks like it's mostly on. Yeah, how does this work?
So I'll just
Yeah,
show him kind of some of the straps and stuff and
it's
adjusting.
very simplistic. It is missing a lot of core features that most armor has because it is made at a much smaller scale.
Yeah.
But I mean, small fairies and other small creatures like pixies, they have simplistic armor. Some of them have made do with very unconventional weapons. Some of them using just straight up sewing needles as swords. So, you make do. But it's fine. It fits him for the most part. A little big, but maybe he has some room to grow into it.
Sounds. You look very brave, Mr. Squirrel.
Yeah. As soon as he's done getting it on, you fix it. He leaps off you and goes to jump on the tree, and you watch as he falls super fast and lands far lower in the tree. All right, I am heavy now. I will keep this in mind. You can hear him scurry up the tree. You can just hear the metal banging against the wood as he scrapes his way up the tree and gets his way back on the branch that he was at before, and you see that it perches a little lower from the weight of the bits of metal that are now on him.
Well, I'm glad you like it. Have you seen anything new? The dragon hasn't come back, right?
No? I mean, no.
And have your homes been mostly left untouched by all this cutting down that I
No,
can see
my
happen,
home's
or-
fucked, but other people are fine. I mean, I'm just gonna wait until everything's over and they're gonna reopen it, and then I'll be fine. Probably we'll take a tent that someone leaves behind again, and then it'll be cool. We'll just make a giant hotel again. That shit was cool last year.
Sweet. Well, I'm glad that you're happy with the armor and liking it. I'm sorry about your house.
It'll grow back. Houses grows on trees.
True. True. I'll have to go catch up with my friends. They're checking out those weird vines that I had asked about the other day.
Okay.
Stay safe, little buddy.
You do that too. Don't die. You're one of the only ones I like right now. And he scurries off and he just disappears.
And a friend to the squirrel.
Achievement unlocked. Having friends.
I have 2 friends. Both of them are animals and can't talk to nobody else. So Garlic, you are going to again the edge of the forest line, correct?
Yes.
Okay. If you want to, I mean, yeah, you go. There's the same thing. You notice the vines and bramble and thicket. You can roll investigation or perception, or nature, I guess. Whichever you want. You all
What
will
could I
yield different
specifically
results.
look?
You can roll all 3 if you want.
Roll all 3.
You
Try to
just
hit as
wanna-
many as I can. Let's see now. What would a
you
garlic be looking for here? I think I want to see if there's been any new developments with the vine wall. Like, has anyone else been here and tried to attack it?
I would say
Does
that would
it
be
look-
investigation for that.
Yeah. I'm a -1 for this, so let's hope I roll okay. Okay, 6.
6. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any big changes. You notice a spot that you've cut. You can see what looks like stains of whatever liquid or fluid was on some of the vines. Doesn't look like anything else is spawned. It does look like um, it has grown a little bit. Looks like it is more tightly knit and tightly woven. For the most part, it doesn't look like too much has changed. But you do notice a lot more growth than you would see from like normal trees. Like if you look at a tree every day, you're not going to notice the growth. But it does seem like these vines are a lot thicker, or there's a lot more of them. Not a lot, but like enough for you to notice them. If that makes sense. Yunero, what are you doing?
Observing.
Okay.
Because I don't know anything about these. Like, I'm just kind of followed now. They're being weird with a squirrel and looking at vines.
Zep, what are you doing?
Following Garlic.
Okay. I would say after a couple minutes, Corin would probably arrive if you are going to them. If not, if you're returning to the festival, whatever you want to do. So yeah, you're met at the vines. That's mostly your conclusion. You notice that in some spots there looks to be either a lot of smaller thorns or larger ones.
I'm gonna try to cut a piece of the vine off. Bring it with me.
Okay, if you want to roll.
Is that attack?
No, make a nature or survival check.
I'll do survival. That's a +2.
How tall
Okay.
is this thing? The vines?
The bramble. So it is mostly like tight woven and interlocked. It does seem to, for the most part, be stacked up a little higher than normal. It's like maybe 8 or so feet tall. It seems very tightly woven towards the bottom and a little more loose towards the top.
And how is jump height decided in this game? I forgot.
It's based on a check and whatever your athletic score is. Okay, so Garlic, you just want a piece of the vine to like bring back? Are you getting a specific piece or?
I just want to like cut off like a good chunk of it, or like a decent handful of it.
Okay, I mean
Right,
there
like,
are.
put it in my bag.
If you're trying to bring like samples back, is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Because there's different different sorts of vines and stuff. Like some are thicker, some are, like actual vines. I would say you're able to, rather than getting like one sample, you're able to get a few smaller ones. You end up getting a thinner one that looks like it has a lot of longer kind of needle thorns, almost metal-like. And you get a larger one that has looks like 2 other thorns coming from it. And as you're putting it in your bag, you notice that the thorns are less like thorns and more like teeth, like large fangs, like shark teeth.
The ones I just got?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, do I have a box? I have an alms box. I don't want to put it there. I'll put it in my alms box, just to keep it away from everything else.
I mean, you could just put it in your bag, side pocket, whatever the fuck. Unless you want it
Maybe I'll
in a specific
put it in
box.
like a pouch.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's okay, I'll put it in pouch, and then like a pouch within my bag, and then
Sure.
leave it there. I was
I'd
like,
say it
okay,
is
I'm
reasonable
gonna
that you have a
ask
few
around
extra
to see what this is about.
Ziploc bags of
Pouches.
whatever.
Ziploc bag.
Yeah, you got ye old Ziploc bags.
Someone has invented plastic in this world.
I mean, they have.
That's it. I have metal straws.
Okay.
Can I just jump and see if we can see past the thorns?
You
What are we
want to
doing
try
about-
to? I mean, because so the thorn wall, you can obviously see a top, but it gets to a point where there's a small gap between what is like the tops of the trees and the wall. So you would have to, if you wanted to get over it, you could. You would have to like climb a tree probably, and maybe jump over from like treetop to treetop, or jump over it from there.
I
But it's up to
mostly
you.
don't get a glance over it.
Okay.
Are we
Glance
doing
over the
are we doing like 5e
wall.
jumps or like how do you do them?
Let me double check.
Because 5e is feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah. I mean, if you're just
So I
climbing a
can-
tree and you're not like jumping per se, I could say you could.
Sure, I'll climb.
I mean, are you just gonna like run up to the wall and try to jump over it through the trees?
No, I was just gonna jump to look over first, kind of like you know how the volleyball you run up to it and jump straight up, like that kind of thing, just to take a glance over.
Um. Okay. Make a athletic check.
Nice.
What'd you get? Oh.
7.
Yeah. Let me double check math. Yeah, you try to jump up. You can't quite get a peek over the wall. If you want, you can make a perception check. I had a sneeze. Disappeared. I got scared. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
I was seeing my perception. I clicked off my thing.
Yeah, I mean, you jump up, you can't see over the wall, but there are, spots in the wall that you can look through. For the most part, looking past it, it looks like it's just more forest. Doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary that catches your attention.
I see. And then whenever garlic went to cut it, did it move at all, or did it just kind of accept getting cut?
Um, I, from what you saw, no, doesn't seem like it made any movements. Because you probably were jumping around the time that Garlic was trying to do stuff. But it's not like it takes forever to jump. But no, it doesn't seem like there was any big reaction. Um, you do notice that from the spots that Garlic had removed from it, it does seem like it is oozing like a sap or some kind of liquid that's very viscous, and it just quickly spills out
I would
before
like
it,
to
like,
taste it.
you want to taste it.
Taste?
Yes.
Alright.
Make a Constitution save.
One save.
What'd you roll?
I'm 12. I haven't rolled above a 10 today.
Let me double check the rules on this. Okay. You are now poisoned for the next 8 hours. You get a taste. It doesn't taste like sap like you would think it would be. You get this very strange, almost metallic-like taste in your mouth. It tastes like blood.
I see. And boom, boom, boom. I don't want to do that no more. I was gonna say I kind of walk around the whole thing and see if I can find like a source of it, like where vine starts. Like how big is a big camp area or a big festival area? Correct.
Yeah. It's basically a small
Kind of
town.
goes towards the coastline. I
Like,
think.
Yeah, I think
like,
you
are we
guys had gone
talking
to the
like
end of it.
hours to walk around, or like
I mean, if you wanted to go from like each end, it'd maybe take you an hour or so. I mean, you could probably get it done in like 2 hours. If you want to like sprint it, I mean, you probably could do it sooner, but I
Like,
would.
can I do a jog? And I just want to see if I can find like a place where it seems like the thickest or like the where like the main source of
You
vine
want to
would be.
like scope out the whole wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, while you're doing that, is anyone else joining them, or you gonna let Unero do his own thing?
Hey, the party versus party event is about to start. I think we should go.
It does last a couple days. It's not like it's a 1 day event. It basically go on for the next week.
I think we should go.
Mm. Have we agreed on what party setup we're having?
I'll go solo. You three can go. Since Scarlet Cliff doesn't want me to be with her. Be with them.
How about I stick with your narrow? You two go ahead.
Now get your
I'll
ass.
make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble.
Isn't this whole competition about starting trouble?
I mean, you're.
Yes.
I mean, I'm in their holding cell again. Like, do we? I mean, like that would be pretty funny, honestly, if he ends up in the holding cell again.
I believe there are spells like that. It would be quite interesting to see what who our opponents are.
So what's the plan? What are you guys doing? Unero is doing a full scouting of this vine wall from end to end. What are you three doing?
I'm just
I
following
assume
them
we're going to
after.
party.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be following them after, they entertain the squirrel armor.
What'd you say, Cordy?
I assumed we were doing the v party event.
Yeah. So it is. It is an event that takes several days. There are several different events. Um, Let me pull up my thing. So there are several games. Um, where did my list go? Okay, so there are the festival games. So there is the festival that is separate from the main like party events. Dunk tanks, the dueling. There's an obstacle course. There's the battle of the bands. There's the maze race, and all of these are very simple and not part of the main event. And as a result, have their own kind of prize pool. For the most part, is money. Instead of giving cheap, shitty rewards, so that you can support your local crafters and get some cool shit from them after buying such. So for the most part, people are basically just winning money, spending money, and cycle continues. There is the PXP event, which is mainly combat one. There's a Thieves Gauntlet, which is basically the heist event. Stealing, it's like a race to steal things or go through somewhere. There's the Six Senses, which is a skill-based event. There's the Monkeys Dance, which is kind of like a hide and seek, using different skills. And the Iron Fist event, which is essentially teams are put together and are trying to maximize damage output on a single target of who can be the most destructive. So there are several events. Not all of them are happening on the same day. Some are happening different days. So if you choose to miss like 1 day of the Thieves Gauntlet, there are other days you can partake in it. Different days will also have different people participating in it. So that'll be a factor that no one else knows about besides me. guys going back to the festival, chilling in the forest? What is the plan? Guys?
No preference.
Okay. Unless you guys are waiting for Yanero to finish his whole thing.
Well, do you all want to do the PVX or the what?
Yeah.
Mm,
I want to do the.
I would
I
say
want to see if there are any more actually.
I would say
Wait,
the
who wants
events
to
that
do
take the
something?
longest would be the PXP event or the Thieves Gauntlet events. Those ones would take longer, and those will be pretty much every single day. The other ones are, short, and pretty much they can conclude the same day.
Yeah, I leave that up to you two.
Okay. Unero, if you want to roll a let's say because you're jogging, either a perception or a nature check, whichever one you want to do.
Perception. Still haven't rolled above a 10. Very nice.
Did you also roll trash?
Yeah, I haven't rolled above it. I've rolled like 6 times and haven't got one above a 10.
Yeah, running from end to end. This wall basically runs more or less around the perimeter of this whole festival. It does pretty much run off the coastline into the ocean a little bit. You do notice that it seems to also have a kind of wall surrounding the other side of the island. So, whatever its purpose is, its either main thing is to keep people out of the other side of the island, or keep whatever is there in. It doesn't seem like there's any clear way to get in. It doesn't seem like there's any openings or doorways to go in and out of this. Whatever it's there for, it's likely serving its purpose or meant to be difficult.
I didn't find like any source or anything.
Not really. I mean, in some areas, it seems like it's made up of different vines. It doesn't look like it's any thinner. Like it's made up of these skinnier ones that are more. If it's made of like the skinnier, sort of like branch-like vines, there's a lot more of them. So the thickness is almost not consistent, but it's more or less always look like it's protecting the same amount. It's a tree. It's not like it's perfectly symmetrical and uniform throughout, but I mean, it looks like it's pretty secure, whatever it is. To see anything in it, you might have to like jump over to go onto the other side, or go inside to find out what it's actually there for. Or, maybe it's there for a reason.
I see. But I want to know that reason. So I'm by myself, right?
I would say yeah. I mean, considering that everyone else has probably made their way to the festival and is sitting at a table, staring at each other, unsure if they want to partake in the festival or not. I would say at this time you would arrive back with everyone.
I want to, whenever I'm away from other people, I want to find the trees nice and close that I could like possibly get my ass over that.
You want to get over the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, make a. How are you gonna get over the wall?
If I saw a tree really close that I could like get over without having to really jump over, and more just like jump down from that like tree or like from a branch.
Like one tree that
seeing
extends
that
over the
along my
wall
way.
that you can like use as like a ledge or a bridge to get over?
Yeah,
Interesting.
kind of. And
I
I want
mean,
to stop before I jump in.
doesn't
If there's one like I can.
Doesn't really seem like that. Doesn't seem like there's any tree that you could, use as a way to get across. I mean, they're all pretty much thick. You just have to climb up and hopefully jump over it to clear.
Okay, we'll go for it.
And even if you got across, there's no way to even know if there's another tree to get back over.
Fuck it.
So what's the plan?
Adventure time.
So you're gonna climb a tree?
I'll climb a tree and look over first. How about that?
Make
Forgot
a.
that I can fly.
And then
Oh
So
my
yeah, just
god.
casually don't have to-
Make a athletics check for climbing the tree.
still haven't rolled above a 10.
Oh, I mean, I also just remember that you're poisoned, so you actually have disadvantage in all of this.
Still 14.
14.
Hey, you rolled above a 10 though.
Hey, I mean it didn't count, but at least you did it. I mean, you managed to climb up the tree. You try to look over it. From what you can see, it looks like some of the trees past the wall. It looks like their leaves have turned black, or like a burgundy, like a maroon red or something. It's not so much discolored that it's very strange, but you do notice that some of the trees are different colors. So you do know that on the other side it is a little strange, and that's all you can see from where you are.
Wish it was the Feywilds. That's my favorite place. I guess I'll be a normie and stay on this side. No adventure. Good. Well, I'll go to the festival.
Yeah.
And you probably aren't ready for me to go adventuring on that side, so I'm not gonna do that to you.
That's up
Let's
to you.
go to the.
I have the whole island prepped.
Fuck it, I'm jumping.
Okay. Roll athletics or acrobatics for jumping off the tree over this tall ass wall.
Nice. I get,
22.
I get. That's a 9. So I hit the wall and die.
Yeah. No, yeah. You don't die, but you do pretty much smack into the wall. And
Go for the top of it at least and just fall over.
you take 4 piercing damage as some thorns get into your side. And you do fall over, but not on the other side.
I violently start cutting at the wall.
With what? What are you using?
Longsword full force.
Okay.
Just straight chopping it like a from over my head, basically.
Okay. Roll to hit.
What's that? It's a +5.
Does he have disadvantage?
Yes. He has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks for the next 8 hours, or I guess
8
now 6
hours.
hours. 12. You
fine,
swing your
but,
sword. You see as the edge of it mostly gleams off the edge of these vines, and it doesn't seem to land a hit. Whatever it is, it seems like it is a little more durable than your sword.
Oh, I'm gonna keep swinging.
All right. Make more rolls.
Nope, that one didn't hit. Going for the third swing.
Oh no.
The bot said, "Chill out."
Oh, that one didn't hit either.
Same thing.
I'm getting one hit in. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna keep doing this till this. Nope, that one didn't hit. And you said this. You said this bot's more even.
What's your AC?
15.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, that
no,
16.
it's not a
As you're
good.
swinging at the
Not a
wall,
good sign.
That
one of the
was 16.
wines whips out and smacks you for 3 slashing
There's
damage.
no way, Gale. You're narrow. many slashing damage?
3 slashing damage.
3. So he's down 7.
Does a 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Did you get a 16?
Yeah, the 22 was my first roll, because the 8 doesn't hit, so 22 and 16 was my disadvantage roll.
Wouldn't it have been the 8 and 22 as the 2 rolls?
I mean, I already didn't hit on the first one, but I have disadvantage, so why would I roll twice?
Because you still have to roll twice.
Did I not roll again?
Okay. 22. Does the second one hit? 21. Wow. Yeah, you swing your sword. You manage to chop off a small segment of this. It looks like a larger root or something embedded in this wall. Same thing, you see these larger thorns tip out of it. And as you cut it off, the thorns almost break off of the end of it as it hits the ground. And you watch as it again leaks this liquid. And from it springs forth, looks like a few more roots from the same end.
Let's see.
Roll for damage.
So it's 1d8 plus. What's the difference? I forgot.
Huh?
One's a d8, one's a d10 on my longsword slash.
So a D8 is if you're one-handing. A D10 is if you're using both hands.
We're swinging double-handed, so it's slash roll 1d10 plus trace. 6 whole damage.
Okay. Are you? What else are you gonna try to do? Is that you're gonna
That's all.
spend the rest of the day doing this?
Let's see,
I
do
think
have
he
a way-
might be stuck here the whole day.
Do I have a way to make fire?
I don't know. Do you?
In the box, yes I do. I'd like to light my torch and leave my torch up, lean up my torch up against it.
You're just gonna
It's cutting
leave a
out.
fire in the forest?
I'm gonna leave it on the thorns.
I mean, okay. So you're going to
Mhm.
light your torch
Uh-huh.
and just leave it there?
Uh-huh. One of my
Okay.
torches and
What
Just
is
leave it
everyone
on the-
else doing?
I'm trying the party into going into the party versus party event.
Yeah. So
Like,
there
come
is.
on, it'll be fun.
Yeah. So there are, ends and other stuff. It looks like there are structures that have been built up, or smaller tents. It looks like they are setting up for Thieves' Gauntlet, but it's not quite ready for today. It might be ready tomorrow. You do notice that there is a larger area, not so much a pit, kind of a larger ring for people to do combat. You can watch as some mages and casters kind of erect these structures out of stone and dirt and create, structures out of essentially the earth, hallways and things. So it looks like they're, for the most part, setting up what is the main portion of this event now. But do notice that on one area, it seems like they are pretty much already running one of the events. It looks like that is the Six Senses. And you notice that there is a series of challenges. People are being grouped up and sent out, and basically are trying to pass 6 challenges. And the team that essentially can get through them, either the highest score or the fastest, are the winners of these challenges. And it seems like every team is getting
Can
a
I-
score.
Ooh. Can I ask what the prizes are for the 6 senses? Or can I see if there's like any sign for it?
Yeah, so it was actually explained to you yesterday over table, because I'm not going to spend here 40 minutes trying to decipher things between everyone.
Alright, sir.
But basically, there are people who are there who are looking for winners, or people who have a lot of promise, and there's basically patrons that will basically take a team and sponsor them and be like, these are the people that I am going to fund, and they're going to do missions for me. So there are rewards that way. There are, magical weapons and items and armors that have basically been collected. Some of them jewelry. Some of them are what looks on surface to be useless, but could potentially be useful. You don't know exactly what all of these rewards are, but you do know that a lot of them are magical items. It doesn't seem like this event so much gives money. For the most part, it seems like the main events are for notoriety or fame. Some companies hire people based on this, and this is mainly what everyone is arriving for.
I'm gonna go sign up for the Six Senses.
Okay. Are you gonna sign up by yourself? You going with the homies?
If no one else wants to join me, I'm gonna go in by myself. I'm gonna go in solo.
Okay.
You guys wanna join? Ask the others.
Sure. Which one? Which one do you want to do? PVX or?
The Six Senses. It's like 6 challenges. We go through them all.
Sounds interesting.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, let's go in. Sign up.
Okay. So you guys are signing up for these Six
Alright, I
Senses
signed
today?
us up. Yes.
Okay. So, you guys are able to sign up, put whatever name you want. The Six Senses is essentially 6 challenges focused around each of your main skills: strength, dexterity, con, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. You guys have the choice of just having your names put individually as a group. I take that back. You have no choice. You,
Oh. Okay.
I was gonna say something and then I realized that it's dumb. You are group H.
H.
I was gonna say you guys can put a group
Alright.
name, but you guys would just get assigned a letter and basically put together randomly. So you guys are H. For the most part, it looks like you guys aren't gonna be called up for maybe half an hour or so, based on ordinary thing. It looks like you were getting paired up with group F.
I'm gonna go try looking for Group F and scout them out. See what they're like.
Okay.
Like we're teaming up with them to work with, or teaming up against them?
Working with them.
Work with it. Okay. I'm gonna go try to find them.
Okay.
See what they are like.
I mean, it's not like you guys are, forced to wear badges or anything. So you don't really know which other group is which, and they don't really know which one you are.
Okay, I'm gonna invoke one of Garlic's personality traits, and that is they're kind of inept at social graces. Like they're not super good at that. So let's see, what's that? What's that called? What's that called? I spent so long in the temple. I have little practical experience in dealing with people. Yeah, I'm gonna ask everyone I see around the area signing up for the Six
Are you gonna
Senses and
ask
ask,
every
hey, are you
single
Group
person?
F? Yeah, every single group at least. Not maybe not every single person, but every group. It's like, hey, are you guys Group F? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Hold on. I have to double check my list to make sure that these are the right motherfuckers.
I'm gonna be super enthusiastic about it.
Hey, are you guys group F? No, fuck off. Hey, are you guys group
Okay.
F? No, fuck off. Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit back and watch this.
Hold on.
Give a side sports commentary on it to Zeph.
Yeah, sorry. I have a list of like 80 NPCs. Give me a second.
80. Holy
There's a lot, okay?
shit. Oh
I,
my
I'm a
god, take your
little I'm a
time.
little delayed.
Take your time, holy shit.
Okay. So, group F, you guys would eventually come to find that it consists of Chocolate, who you met earlier,
Oh, hello.
and it looks like two elvish individuals, two elvish men, known as Kumi and Chenri. I mean, I don't know what the fuck Kumi's last name is, so this is awkward. I don't remember what their last name is. Kumi has red hair, blue eyes, dresses a lot nicer. Definitely doesn't seem like an adventurer. You can see that he has looks like tools on his belt. And he looks like he has a little white rabbit that kind of sits in the hood of his shirt. And his rabbit's name is Kuni. So it's Kumi and Kuni. And
Mooney is the rabbit?
Kuni is the rabbit.
Okay.
Hold on, I also have to fucking pull up their stats because this hold on. Where is it? Okay, wait, did I paste the wrong? Okay. Chenery is blonde, also elvish. You can see on his neck that it looks like he has a kind of dragon tattoo that kind of goes up the side of his face, and kind of you can see the head of the dragon kind of resting like on his jaw, like the side of his jaw. Seems like on his back he has a great sword, and has a lot of light armor. You do notice a series of, it looks like, throwing knives or throwing daggers kind of on his side rather than on a pouch. It looks like they're all kind of up and down his right side.
Hello. Are you guys Group F? I think you are, because I think you're the last one I'm talking to. This whole
You
area.
went through the whole group and you're like, this is finally it. They're finally here. But it is also Chocolate, who you met earlier. The quarter
Hello,
orchestral.
Chocolate.
Yeah, are you guys the people we're... I don't understand what we're doing. And you immediately see the ranger, the one with the sword, immediately groan and just start walking off. Just, I've explained this so many times. Okay, but I'm dumb, and you need to say it again. You can see Kumi takes out a little booklet, and he takes out, looks like reading glasses, and starts to like refer to like notes that he's had. Okay, so there are 6 events that we all will have to work together on. Now, we don't all have to actually make it through the course. One of us just needs to make it at the end. We don't know the order of which these things happen, but as long as the best one gets through, then we're fine. And so if you, like, fuck up one, we could just leave you behind, and then as long as we get to the end soonest, we win. That's how it works. I think there's also a score for if you get the most people towards the end, but you don't need them, because there's technically competing for time and competing for points. So, I'm sorry. What was your name, sir?
My name is Garlic. Garlic cloves.
Oh, good. More weird food names. Okay, that's fine. Where's the rest of your group.
Okay, Group H is over here. Follow me. And I lead them towards the others.
Okay.
Cordy and no, Zet and Corn. Here they are.
Cordy and Corin.
Cordy and Corn. The mushroom and the corn. Zet and Corn. Here you are. Chocolate, you met them. Your Naro is not with us because he is doing stuff, I guess. Anyway, it's us as Group F. Pleasure working with you guys.
They introduce themselves, offer the formality handshakes. But yeah, this is the group that you guys are competing with.
I
Chenry.
figured it'd be nice to know each other since we'll be working together for this event. Enthusiastic.
That is how this works. Maybe we never see each other after this, or maybe we become best friends for life.
I hope we don't.
Oh.
Don't become.
Wait, who's saying that? Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Or who's saying that? Okay, I hope we don't. I seem so friendly, but no.
I
But I'm
actually
dead
agree
honest.
with him. So hopefully after this we win, we take our prize, we get paid, maybe people hire us, and then we go to hopefully separate places on the continent.
I'm mostly just here to see if this one specific thing sacred to my temple is even on this island. But I just want to win a high enough place to see if the prize is one of those artifacts. But if it's not, then it's just a vacation for me. Otherwise, I go back to my mortuary temple.
You see that the small
Right.
bunny perks up. Immediately is just staring daggers at a snow strike. Like will not remove their eyes from him. And Kumi just kind of
Wow, you
if
both
I may
have animal
ask,
companions.
what artifact are you looking for?
Do I have a specific name for this artifact, or can I just make one up?
Do I have to double check what the fuck your thing is?
It's just one of my reasons for being on this island is just, the temple I am assigned to or that I am working with is heard a rumor or a tip that there's an artifact sacred to Anubis in this island. And I'm just here to check if it's even here. They're not even close to sure if it's here. So they're just sending one person to check.
I would say you can call it whatever you want. The reason being that what you know it as and what other people might know it as might be different things. Because the Sword of Flames and the Flaming Sword are essentially the same thing, but same thing by different names.
It's just a simple weapon of sorts, sacred to Anubis.
Okay, I get it. So if we get hurt, you can fix us, right?
Depends on how much you get hurt.
Same here.
You're also going
I'm
to hurt
saying-
people? I'm a little confused.
I can heal you, but if you die, I will arrange your funeral.
I will try to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yes, you better hope so, because
I am
I
both
am-
very excited and very terrified.
well, it's just more of a teaching thing. See, one of basically the commandments I follow is that I don't raise anyone from the dead. Necromancy is a no-go for me. I respect the boundaries between life and death, and once someone crosses that, I do not want to take someone back. So, if you die, you die. I arrange your funeral. The game. But if you're
The
not
three
dead,
of them
I will
just
heal you.
stare at you blankly, just kind of. All right.
I won't rush you to your death, though, if that's what you're worried about. Don't worry.
No, you're right. I really hope we never see each other after this. I hope we all get our money and we can all do our own thing. I will
Yes.
hopefully
Yes.
go home after I find my dad, and then we can all make money and do our own thing.
That will be nice. That's very ideal.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Yunero, what are you doing as you continue to fight a wall of vines and roots and thorn?
I disappear for like 5 seconds, and this man's fighting a plant and losing
He's fighting a plant.
and losing.
I mean, like he kind of ate some of its sap, and now he's poisoned, which is mainly why he's losing.
He's losing to a plant. Okay, I just okay.
Like my current theory is that the vine wall is sentient to some degree. But like, I haven't told anyone yet, and I haven't been able to speculate with the other characters, so yeah. I'm finding out stuff as your narrative goes with this thing. So it's like
So what are you doing, Yunero?
Eh?
What you doing?
Setting fire to the world.
Okay, so you have lit a torch. Are you just like walking away from it, going back to the festival, or what are you doing?
person.
Yeah, so if I put the torch, how did the vines react to fire?
I mean, since you've lit it, it's been a couple seconds. It doesn't seem like it's reacting. Like it's
I'll
reacting
watch
as much
like
as a
minute
tree
or
would
two.
react to fire.
Okay, I'll watch like a minute or two from a distance about 10 feet.
Okay.
Does it seem to catch on fire or just kind of burn with it?
Um, it doesn't seem to really catch fire. I mean, do you notice that the fire of the torch is spreading out? Doesn't seem like it's. What is that emote? I mean, it definitely seems like it's doing it. If it is catching fire, it doesn't seem like it's very flammable, so it might seem like it is a slow process.
Okay, yep, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay. So you return back to the festival. What is your plans now?
Like, it's still like before lunch, right? Or about lunchtime, probably.
Yeah, it's like noonish.
Finish.
I would say you probably have like another 4 or so hours.
Until what?
Your poison wears off.
Oh, okay.
What did the poison? Oh, the poison tasted like blood. Yeah, I just remembered. Sorry.
Is there a medical tent around here?
Yeah. I
Or-
mean, it's not like there's a big tent. It's like a smaller kind of booth.
It's like
There's
a first aid booth.
yeah, it's like a first aid
Yeah,
booth.
I'm at.
There's
ask
like
if they
it
have
looks like
anything
there's
for
like maybe
poison.
2 people into it. It's basically like not right next to you, but more or less in the same area where you guys had watched the clerics debate. So it's right near there. As you get there, you do notice that there are a few people in the tent that look like they have like concussions or like are bleeding profusely from their face. But for the most part, they're like bandaged up. There's looks like maybe like one staff member who's mainly tending to them, and one person who's like bringing supplies and then going back out and bringing more supplies back.
I'd like to ask them if they have anything. I had something weird got out of my mouth, and now I feel like I've been poisoned. They haven't asked if they have anything for that.
It's kind of hard to just explain to a medical professional.
You watch them kind of take care of the people, and they turn back and they're sweating. You notice that the gloves they're wearing are covered in blood, and they toss them away and put a new set on and just kind of Uh, I'm sorry. You said you drank poison?
Well, on accident.
Okay.
Was doing some nature taste testing.
Oh. Okay. So you also ate shrooms. Uh, all I can suggest is drink some water and get some sleep. It's really something you're just gonna have to sleep off.
Okay. I shall leave for everyone. He, she, I don't even remember which said person.
Looking at them, you can notice that their skin is like gray and their face is almost not featureless, but very smooth. And for the most part, all you see are black eyes.
Nice.
But they do have kind of longer black hair. Just okay. Good luck. Don't need more.
You tell me I can do shrooms.
There are shrooms on this island.
I mean, if you go into the forest, you can. Is that not what you did?
Yeah, that's what happened. Walk away very awkwardly.
Okay. Okay. So for you three, as the time readies up for the Six Senses event. So there are 6 events. I'm going to roll to see which one, or 6 parts to the event. So it is the 3 of you, or 6 of you. So the first one is, okay, as you guys are presented to what looks like not so much an obstacle course. No, it's an obstacle course. As you guys go through it, it seems like there is a large door, and you notice that the path that you're basically set on, it's not like you guys have to solve any puzzles or anything to get through. But you notice that the path you guys are set on is what looks like a vibrant red carpet. You know, some of the other paths people are on have different colors. There's a blue one, there's a yellow one. It seems like each of these courses have different colors. It's like a stone sliding wall, and you notice on the wall that there is an arrow pointing up, and it looks like there is no way to climb over it. Where did my list go?
Wait, so are you seeing wall or door? There's a wall and a door?
It's like a sliding. Essentially, what you guys are faced up against is, as Chocolate immediately goes up and tries to get her hands underneath it. Just, okay, guys, all we have to do is lift this and get to the other side, and we should be fine. Okay, you guys gonna help me, or you just gonna watch me do this?
Yeah, I can help.
Yeah, I can help.
Jesus. If everyone wants to make an athletics check.
You know what? I will give you guys moral support and I give them all pats on the back. Wait, no, I'll give Chocolate a pat on the back. Good luck, friend. That's
Are you casting anything, or are you just...
me giving guidance.
Okay, I was like, if this bitch, I swear to God, if you're just patting her back and saying...
17.
D4, add the number to ability check of its choice. Yeah, that's a D4 to the Chocolate.
Okay, let me do Chocolates. Okay, Chocolate has a
It's just
22.
one.
So Chocolate, almost without needing anyone else's support, fucking carries the door herself. She's just,
Yay!
she
See,
looks...
you didn't need our help.
Just fucking go! And as soon as everyone passes through,
Go.
she quickly makes her way on the other wall, and the 6 of you make it through the first part of this course.
Challenge. Yay! That was great. Choco latte. You didn't need our help.
Okay, as you guys make it to the second portion, in this course, it looks like it is what looks like a pool of water.
Water.
Above, it seems like there is ropes kind of dangling from the fasten, and you guys can't exactly reach them. At the bottom of this pool, you guys can see it's mostly clear, and you guys see what looks like a lever underwater.
How big is the water?
The water is maybe about. It's not super deep. It's maybe like 10 or so feet deep.
10 or so feet deep. Can I cast Destroy Water at the water?
That's a spell?
You.
Yeah, create or destroy water. It's 35 feet or 30-foot cube, I think. Yeah. Destroy up to 10 gallons of water. So I'll cast like one destroy water spell
What the
and
fuck
like
is your?
see what it does.
What the fuck do you have destroy water on?
Apparently I had like a few extra spells in the
Okay. I was like, I don't have
it's
that
like
in
I
your
wasn't
thing.
able to finish assigning spells for today or after the long rest.
Okay,
It's like this is
okay.
like, oh, I had one more.
Hope you didn't just do that right now.
I mean, I could just do something else if you
Um,
want to. I don't mind.
it's 10 gallons of water.
I did it like a while ago. 10 gallons of water, yeah.
I mean, you can. It's 10 gallons. It is a big, pool / tank. So
It's a lot of water.
it does lower it a little bit, but it's still 10 feet deep pool. So maybe it's
10
like
feet deep.
9.5, 9 feet maybe. It is like a larger
Wait.
pool. So it does seem like you guys have to go underwater. Someone has to hold their breath, pull the lever, and it will get a rope for everyone else to pass.
Can I just spam destroy water until it's empty?
It is a first level spell slot. Are you
Wait,
gonna
lang.
use all of
How?
your spell slots right now?
Wait. What does it do if I cast it at second level? If I
don't-
cast it at second
I
level,
don't
it
believe
becomes 35 feet.
it just doubles it. It's not. That's the range. It doesn't mean it clears that much.
Yeah, it's the range. So it just becomes, in 35 feet, I can clear 10 gallons of water.
Yeah. Immediately, Chenry just turns to you guys and just. All we have to do is someone has to hold their breath. That's all we have to do.
I don't want to hold my breath. You know what? Fine. I'll just make it easier for like a little bit. I'll cast one destroy water and then I'll go and swim down.
Okay.
Just make it a little bit easier for me. Unless someone else just wants to volunteer to swim. Does anyone know how to swim?
So, the rules on holding breath is you can hold your breath for a number of minutes, which is 1 plus your Constitution modifier. So for Garlic, you can hold it for 4 minutes.
Yeah,
So
that's
if you're going to
good.
swim down and pull the lever, I assume.
Yes, I will go.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, you pull it.
I will go.
This rope goes down, and immediately Chocolate kind of swims to the middle of the pool and swats the rope towards Ucorn or whoever else is in the front, so that you guys can quickly swing across.
I'm now wet.
I'm assuming everyone grabs a rope and swings across, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I have to double check because everyone got really quiet. And I was like, I mean, if you guys are just going to stare at Garlic drown themselves, it'd be pretty funny. Very traumatic,
Help.
but it would be pretty funny.
No!
I only have 3 more minutes. Help.
Yeah. I would say 4 minutes is more than enough time for everyone to get across. Easy enough. And I'm assuming you guys are also trying to get Garlic to the end? Or you're going to leave Garlic behind?
I'm gonna try to
I
rescue
swim to the other
Garlic.
side.
Okay. Yeah, you just fucking pass the rope and Garlic makes it across. Okay. That's 2 down. And
Hooray.
that makes the third one.
Is strength, constitution, or dexterity. Depends on how we went through it. Don't let me use this. There we go.
The next room you guys get into is what looks like it's just the bookcase. It's just the
I would
bookcase.
like
You notice.
to roll investigation to see if there's any books out of place.
Okay. Roll investigation.
I'm gonna look at the book spines. See if there's anything I can read.
What the fuck are you guys doing? You guys transforming into weird
I'm
shit?
reading. So I'm just reading.
I'm fucking these screenshots from fucking One More Multiverse. I just see a fat duck. What is this? 15?
Was that the fat duck? Sorry.
Fat dog.
Fat duck.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Quickly glancing over all the books as you walk up the shelf, you notice a lot of the bindings, these names are finely, written in like gold leaf and things. Some of them don't even have names on them, some of them aren't binds, but you notice that one seems to have their pages really worn on the top and like a small indent. And as you reach for it, you place your finger in it and you pull it, and a door opens up. And you guys are able to pass through the next corridor. Okay, next one. What's this one? Alright, as you guys make it to the next room, looks like there is no floor, but a bunch of poles. Looks like you guys will have to be jumping from pole to pole to get across this room.
Just running across the pole.
Yeah, essentially.
Sure.
So you guys can make a acrobatics check to get across this. I will be rolling for the homies.
Wait.
Would-
Yes, I will roll dex. Oh no, acrobatics. Yes, acrobatics.
5.
And you don't get the proficiency bonus, right?
Also 5.
You do, if you have proficiency in it.
Okay.
I don't, so.
I do
You
not.
don't. Or wait, do you? No.
We all
you
don't.
have a +3, so you get a +3.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Still roll a 7.
Yeah, Garlic and Zet and I are just not making it through this well.
yeah, and so as you guys immediately run across, you notice that Kumi is taking a rope and he's tying it against himself, and second he is able to get it across Lot's hand. She ties it against herself. Because she rolled a 20, she will save you dipshits from falling down, but you guys make no progress. Chenry, on the other hand, has fucking dipped and left all of you guys behind. He's already at the end. He's at the next room.
Okay.
How are you so good at this?
The goal is to fucking get to the end fastest. Anyways, he's gone.
He's-
But Kumi is continuing to just if we all tie ourselves together, then if one of us falls, it's a lot easier to not fucking fall.
True.
So you're gonna tie yourself to this
Yeah.
long. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sure,
you guys
sure,
can.
After that embarrassing.
Yeah, you guys can all
moment
make
there, let's all
another
tie.
roll, and you guys all get a +7 to your roll.
+7. Oh wow, that's nice. Very generous.
Is it?
7.
It's just +7.
25.
+7 to whatever other bonuses you have.
Oh, so
Oh shit.
Damn.
Plus
what's the-
10.
25. Moral support. The moral support is helping me. I got a 25.
29.
Bro, how are you guys rolling better with the
21.
better bonus when you can't fucking roll good?
Because
With
we suck ass.
it's either you guys suck
We
hard.
need to be piggybacking on someone else.
Yeah, we
only
need
Renera
someone
was
else's help,
here.
okay?
If only Renera was here to help us.
We're all support, alright? We don't do much as
It
actual
was the-
We're all,
the
we're
moral
all
support.
support.
Where did my dice go? Okay, the last challenge. Which one is it?
The last challenge, okay. I assume Cherry's already over it.
Yeah, everyone's. No. I'm looking at his
No,
stats.
second to last or last?
It's the last one. It's only 5 challenges.
Alright,
You
last
don't have to do
one.
one.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's only 5. It was like six challenges.
In this room, it looks like there is a sort of, not a real body. It looks like a sort of wooden and synthetic body set across like a surgery table.
Looks familiar to me,
Inside of
I
it,
guess.
Is there a scale?
you notice that there is a lot of organs. You can see Chenry just freaking out. They're not real. They're mostly like squishy or wooden, or they're basically handmade things. But he can't figure it out. So
Wow, educational cadavers. I've seen these in medical school.
yeah. So if anyone would like to roll a medicine check to get through this challenge.
Is there a scale in the room?
Scale?
Yeah. Is there a scale in the room?
Yeah.
There is a scale with 2 sides to it, right?
The Libra scale.
Like to weigh yourself, or what are you talking about?
Like, to weigh your heart, is there one in here?
You fucking dumb bitch.
No! No, we're not at Judgment Day yet.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
There isn't one of those, but there is a painting of Anubis on the wall. It's
Wow, this place is nice.
almost
I'm
rigged.
fangirling.
yeah, it's almost rigged.
It's
I'm
so
fangirling
rigged.
so much. This place is so nice. I love this place. I go look around the bodies and the
Guys,
organs.
we have a fucking
Like, okay,
challenge
what do we
to do.
need to do here?
Okay, I want to
Alright,
try
what
to
do we
put them
need to
back
do
in like
here?
operation.
Yeah, you can roll a medicine check.
Yes.
Essentially, what you're doing is
19. Unless you want to help me so I have advantage. But like I already rolled
I mean-
a 19.
16.
19
Hey,
is good
yo.
enough. Yeah, you
Yeah,
essentially
we're
have
good,
to
we're
put the
good.
organs in the body correctly, which you managed to do,
This
and you
goes-
guys complete.
I've only ever. Yay!
Yeah,
I'm gonna make like a side comment. I've only ever done this with dead bodies. You know, one time we found the body with all its organs in different places, so we had to put them all in for the family to have some peace at the funeral. Cause like they didn't want to see the bodies in jars, so it's like, okay, cool, we'll put them back in the body.
Uh,
This reminds me of that time. It's one of the first cases I worked on. Good times, good times. Just say it offhandedly to everyone in the
I-
room.
okay.
I am very happy for you guys.
I'm gonna go throw up now. You let us know how we did. And Kumi immediately walks around the corner, and as soon as he's out of sight, you immediately hear the sound of him throwing up. But because you guys made it through all of the challenges, and all 6 of you made it through, you guys have scored 6 points.
6 points. Wow.
Yeah.
Can I see how everyone else did? Like how all the other groups ranked?
Uh,
Someone did it in 30 seconds. Fucking speedrunners.
yeah, they're fucking bee hopping backwards and shit.
They're exploiting some hacks, some glitches. Damn it, speedrunners.
There are penalties for using certain magics to
Magic.
cheat through.
Aww.
Thankfully, your magic did not
Sad.
count as a cheat, but using water
Oh.
breathing or other things.
Oh, okay. I don't know that stuff. They were good.
But it looks like looking at a scoreboard, or you guys see your points. It looks like you guys aren't scored as a group together. You guys are scored individually. So group H, you have 6
Oh.
points, and group F also has 6 points. Looks like some people have made it a lot faster. It looks like there is a additional point value if you make it under a certain time, and you get an additional 5 points if you get it under a certain time. So some people also have 6 points just for getting through super fast. It looks like you guys are a little above the halfway mark. Seems like you guys are doing pretty good. But yeah. Anything
Cool.
else? So that's your challenge. It seems like as soon as you guys go through it, staff members go back through the challenge and they reset it for the next group.
Can I see how who's like? Is there like a leaderboard? I want to see who was at the very top to see how many points they scored.
At the very top, it looks like Group B, and it looks like
B.
Group B has 11 points, which is what
11
would be the
points. How they
maximum, which is getting all
Shit.
6 members through the end under the time limit to get the additional 5.
Damn. All right. Congratulations to Group B. That's very poggers. All right. I'll go like unless Group F left already, I'll go like thank them, and then we'll go on our ways, I guess.
Yeah,
Or
Chenry
like wait for the
basically
prizes to be distributed.
Chenry's doing the same thing.
Oh,
But
he's
he's also
still
looking.
vomiting.
Chenry's looking at the scoreboard. Kumi's vomiting. Even the little rabbit is
Kumi's
also
vomiting.
vomiting. And
Oh,
Latte's just
no.
kind of like chilling with you guys, just kind of like looking back at the course. Just all right. That's stupid. But this seems like the easier challenge. So cool. I think we have to go through this like what 3 times, and then it's final score.
Oh,
Oh,
we got
best
through
of
3
3?
times?
I mean, you just have to
Excellent.
do it 3 times before the event's over, and I mean we have like a week.
Oh.
You could like train or like practice.
You can do it 2 more times. We can do it 2 more times and basically get best of 3.
No, it's
Or
I
does
think
it
it's a
add up?
total. I don't know. I don't know how
Oh,
this
total.
works. I've only done this one time.
All right. Will we be grouped together in our next attempt?
I don't think so. So good luck, homies.
All right. Yeah. Good luck to you guys.
Good
Nice
I'm
working
gonna
with you.
find a corn dog, and then she immediately
All
180s
right.
and walks away.
Thanks for saving us at that the pool course. All right.
So you guys are able to get through 6 senses.
Six
But yeah.
senses. Nice.
But yeah,
Let's go grab
it is
food.
essentially the best of 3, so it is not
Ooh,
a
okay.
committed total. So you guys could attempt to redo the time, and then if you're in the top, you're in the top. So
Do you guys want to do it again or try again some other day?
still, my God, the fucking clipping. I would say you guys can only do it once a day,
Once a day.
because you have to reset the course
Okay.
and you have to get everyone else through it.
I set the giant bee.
I regret one multiverse. This is why I could put you guys in a weird ass little private world that I don't have to look at all the time.
Are you saying you don't want to look at the Bee X a Werewolf fan fiction we're writing right now?
I just like doing the animation spells.
Don't
Like,
make me
that's what I
canon.
like doing.
I'll make it canon. I'll make it a fucking side
You
quest.
just find a bee and a werewolf couple.
No, it's a werebee and a wolf.
A werebee and a regular wolf.
Yeah.
Regular
Wait.
wolf.
A regular wolf, you say?
Okay, it's the second half of the campaign where Snowstrike falls in love with a
Snowstrike has
werebee.
a secret lover we don't know about.
It's a werebee, but instead of turning into a bee, it's a bee that turns into a person.
Oh my god, a bee that turns into a person. talk
Oh,
about the
Corky.
wolves and the bees, am I right?
But you can look at the other scoreboards. It looks like the Thieves' Gauntlet still hasn't gone up. Looks like the Monkeys' Dance. It's another group that seems to be dominating the leaderboard. Seems to be really far in the lead, and the second place is far behind pretty much everywhere else. So it looks like Monkeys' Dance is like one main competitor. Iron Fist, it looks like group. Hold on. Let me double check. Yeah, it looks like group 47 has 62 points. So you guys could try to do a small little Iron Fist event if you guys still want to do your 6-man teams, or you guys can enjoy the rest of the day at the festival.
You guys want to do another challenge? Like, I'm trying to win as much challenges as I can to try and get that artifact or that Anubis weapon thing. Or like, we
That
can
does
just have
sound
fun.
interesting.
Yeah. We can just go have fun.
Unero, you've returned to the festival, right? What are you doing?
You dying a so painful death.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Wow.
Okay. You guys also noticed from where you guys are that there seems to be smoke coming from the forest. Or at least Cornwood, based on his passive perception of fucking 20.
Yep.
Is there smoke coming from the forest? But you guys are if you do whatever you guys want to try to squeeze in a few more small events for the day ends, or you guys can do some shopping, enjoy some things, and see what other.
I'm
small
gonna go
storefronts.
check out the forest. I need to see if where that fire is, where that smoke is.
Oh, do we see the fire now at this point?
You guys don't see a fire, but you guys see smoke.
Smoke.
Well, you know what they say: where there's smoke, there's fire.
Is that the area where we came from? Or we went to visit the part of the vine wall?
Isn't that where we met the squirrel friend?
Yeah, I need to make sure he's okay.
It's not. From where you guys are,
Probably
you can roll perception, I guess.
Do I get? It's not the passive, so
my passive perception is like 12.
I rolled a
I don't-
12. Yeah,
Yeah,
my passive is 20.
You smell the
Passive
smoke.
perception of 10.
How it feels to be basic.
Why did someone clip that story? Sorry, I just saw your chat.
Yeah, now that's gonna live on my channel forever now.
I have a perception of 4.
It doesn't seem like it's where the squirrel was when you encountered him. It seems like. Did you really roll for it? That's funny. It seems like it's more center off to the side. But you guys haven't really gone to that area, so you guys go check it out if you want.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yeah. Check it out. We see your narrow as we're going there. What's up? What?
Yeah. Hey, Yanaro. What?
You just fucking pass by.
Where are you coming from?
Coming from the direction of the fire. It's
already
like,
back.
what
Dude,
I'm already back. I'm just chilling.
happened here?
So y'all, I was back before y'all even started your event. So I've been just wandering around the place.
Probably, yeah. I that would be about right. Yeah. As you guys get there, it does seem like this fire has spread to clear a large area. Looks like a lot of trees have been burnt down. It seems like there are a few
That
staff
tree-
members there who are using some form of magic, some using items. Looks like there's like 3 of them. Looks like 2 of them are using like water spells or frost spells to try and stop the flame. Another one seems like he's
Can people
using.
please stop having gender reveal parties in the woods?
Oh
Jeez.
my god. The third one seems like he's using fire magic and also has some kind of like orb in his offhand and is kind of uh, shaping flames. But it seemed like a large portion of the forest was burned down. As you guys get there, you notice that the wall is still there, but it looks like a large clearing is there. As you guys are unlocking this, you hear this sound off to the side, and you guys can see this squirrel perched on a branch, sporting a full suit of armor.
It's the squirrel. It's
The
your
squirrel's
squirrel
alive?
friend. I'm gonna ask the staff, you guys need any help?
For the most part, it looks like the one that has the orb is kind of setting a perimeter to kind of stop the fire from spreading. It looks like it's controlled, and the other two are just kind of like. One kind of continues to do their thing. The other one goes up to you guys. You see that he is a tiefling. You see his skin is like purple. You can see his horns are painted white. It's kind of, no, it's fine. Just, people partying in the woods, I guess. Kind of fucks everything up for the wildlife, but whatever. You guys okay? You guys didn't start this, did you?
We didn't start the fire.
Well, if you know who did,
Who started the
find out.
Yeah.
You can always let one of us know.
We'll let you know if we have any suspects.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking interrupted my lunch break for this shit. Alright, you guys have a good day.
Hey, can
Have
I
a
ask
wonderful
about
day.
that vine wall over there?
The-
I know it's supposed to keep everyone in one specific area, but what's behind it?
Oh, it's actually I would say it's simple, but it's not really simple. The easiest way for me to explain it to you guys, you guys aren't from here, are you? I assume you guys
From
also.
Mori, so we're from out of the island,
Oh
yeah.
Jesus, fuck, that's far. All right, the island is rented. This part of the island is rented to us essentially.
Oh, this part.
Yeah, the
I thought it was
natives
the whole
are
island.
on that side,
Alright.
and they kind of don't want, shit to spread over there. So we mostly just kind of keep it here. And then once the festival's over, they kind of take back this section. But I mean, if you want to go
alright.
adventure, you'd have to talk to them after the event, because they're not going to. People don't come to this island after when the festival's not here. This shit's crazy. It's fucking scary shit out here.
The island itself?
Oh yeah, this
Okay.
place fucking sucks, man. Fucking last year, someone found a tunnel that went like straight to the Underdark. There's no elves down there, just fucking spiders. That shit sucked. We did find gems. Made a cool contest out of that. Put my daughter through college. That was pretty neat.
Oh, that was nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
do you have a friend that lost his foot? So, he now has to buy shoes half off. So,
Stumpy. That's
Yeah.
really sad.
At least he's always a leg up now.
yeah,
could
I
say
mean,
that.
it's really hard for him to take a step in the right direction, but
But he's all right now.
he's all left feet.
He's all left, actually.
Now going
Alright.
forward,
He has left feet.
they can just start with the right foot forward.
No, the right foot's gone.
Ah,
It's the left foot that he has left.
Yeah,
Um,
we call him Four Toes now.
so no
Oh,
more
forward
doing the
toes.
hokey pokey.
He lost the little one.
he lost the little toe.
He lost a child?
No,
Lost a
I
I'm so
toe.
sorry.
think his kids are fine. I don't know. I don't check up on that shit. I retired off that shit. Can't really.
Alright, well, thanks for telling us about what's behind the
Yeah,
vine wall.
I'm gonna go get shit faced.
Alright.
I'm off. Don't
Alright,
bother
thanks
me.
for your hard
Bother
work.
everyone else.
Thanks for your hard work, buddy.
We're hardly working, and he makes his way off.
Hardly working. Alright.
But you notice that the other two staff members are kind of controlling the flames. It seems like they mostly got it under control, and they're just kind of talking to each other in this kind of area. You do notice that it seems like all these staff members, these three are tiefling. One is red. It seems like his horns are painted gold. Another one is looks like her skin is like a normal skin color, and you notice that her horns are like painted stripes and has designs and stuff. It's very bright and ornate, has a bunch of jewelry on it. But like the others, are all wearing kind of blue robes, blue attire.
Hey, can I ask how much you guys are getting paid for this gig?
Well, some of us are getting paid. Some of us are kind of, I guess it's like an internship is the best way to explain it.
Oh.
Like we're from the school, so we kind of like volunteered, I guess, because we get to see some cool shit. I think you're getting paid pretty good. I think it's depending on where you are. Some people are getting like a few gold a day. Just making sure shit doesn't break down. I think that fucking what's her name? Remy? I think Remy's making like 20 gold a day. But that shit's stressful. I'm good. I don't want to sit in the fucking nurse's tent. That shit sucks. I did that shit like
Oh, shit.
last week. It was horrible. Horrible.
Alright. Well, I'll leave you guys to it then. Thanks for telling me.
All right, good
Which
luck.
school are you guys from? Marland? Or from this island?
Oh yeah, no, we've came from Marland. Yeah, we come
Oh,
from the monastery.
Oh, alright.
You can roll a history check because that is local to you. You and Zep can both roll history checks.
I just want to know which school, which university they're from. Like, kind of university, does this, you know? 10. 10.
You get a 10. Cordy, do you
Yeah,
also
I
want to
got
roll
rolled.
or no?
I got rolled 10.
16.
Ooh. Okay,
One of
so
your
I mean,
kids
you guys
goes
both
there.
know that in the capital, for the most part, the Serac were driven out of the kingdom. The Serac were driven out, and basically, as per their own rules, a rightful heir had risen to the throne, which was essentially a kind of like not quote unquote, pure blood as per their terms. Lavisa. Lavisa's army, or her main attacking force, was the Silver Swords, or the Black Blades, that had rebelled against the Serac, and a series of trained fighters from what was known as the monastery. The monastery is essentially this restaurant and school that was set upon ruins and like a deep mine, and this mine is what became or was. Let me start over. The mine is a resource from like old time, which had a material known as odd silver. Odd silver is something some people know, maybe not everyone. It's up to Corn and Nero if you would know this information. Warforged, typically ones that are sentient. Odd silver is what works at their core. Essentially, is their brain, which allows them to have like sentient thought. Odd silver is also it's a material that's super malleable and is able to change form. So odd silver weapons are super rare, and essentially could be the difference of swinging a sword and having it land as a battle axe. The monastery.
Very valuable. Okay.
Yeah, so the monastery is essentially a school that was set upon these mines, unrelated for the most part, with two teachers. One that had the school of faith, which basically taught their own religion. This teacher known as Kung Pao, and the other teacher who taught it the school of the body, which taught martial arts known as kung fu. So the kung masters of the monastery owned this school, and that's essentially where most of these people came from. So their uniforms are blue, based on the current Grand Master of the monastery. So
Oh, all the staff are students.
most of the
That's
staff are
cool.
students.
Okay.
So a lot of them are martial artists or have been trained in it or have worked there since basically they have taken over the capital, or not taken over, or been used to basically change who the leader is. They got a lot more funding, were able to upgrade their facilities, they got a lot more support. But the monastery has never physically does not exist in the kingdom of I think it's Modengay is the capital. I have to double check it. I feel like I'm mixing up names because there's so many M's in that fucking country. But the monastery is actually
Yeah, it's Modingay.
yeah. So
Yeah, it's Modingay.
the actual monastery is outside of the capital. So before the revolution, essentially, they've been trying to. The old Serac were trying to take over the monastery for their resources, so that they can basically mass produce these warforged. So yeah, these students are essentially, some of them are kids, some of them are a lot older, some of them are, some people.
Was
some people
Holly
taking
Woods also wearing the blue uniform? Because I know Tony Woods was wearing the blue uniform.
Holly was not, no.
Okay, so I see where the connection is from then. Tony Woods got the contacts from the monastery and it's like, hey, you kids want to work? Maybe,
I
I
would
don't know.
say
Maybe.
with your background and history is, you guys would know that Tony Woods was a former student of the monastery.
Ooh. Or at least that's as much as we can tell from the uniform and maybe some tidbits
I would
we've
say
heard.
from your background, you would know that
Just from background.
Tony
Okay.
Woods, formerly known as Tony Hawkins, or some people refer to him as Tony Hawk,
Okay. Okay.
uh,
Right.
was a student who was taught by the monastery, but never taught by the masters of the monastery. But I'd always worked with them. So he is, for lack of a better term, a celebrity of sorts, because he is a famed bard as well. But he's known for his music, not for his martial arts. So I would say you guys would also know that he had a background in the martial arts. I would say Corn and Unero, if they heard of him, would know him for his essentially traveling music career, as with his fiancée, wife, Holly.
Okay, that's really interesting to know.
Yep.
All right.
Just a bit of
Pretty
world
cool.
lore.
Nice.
I think
So, do you plan on sending your kids to the monastery?
I let them choose their own future.
All right.
I mean, there are other schools with like magical academies and stuff.
Yeah.
I
That's like
believe
monk school, bard school, I guess.
I believe there's a magical academy. I think it's called the Gilded Gecko. I have to double check the names. That is in Marland.
If my kids wish to be rat farmers, I will support them in their dreams of being rat farmers.
Rat farmers. Okay.
Is there anything else you guys want to do for the rest of the day or festival? Or are you guys wrapping it up? Unero, is there anything else you're doing? Or are you just chilling at the festival watching people go through obstacle courses and shit?
I'm watching the world burn. Forest, I guess.
I mean, you
The
left, so you didn't get to
furthest
watch it
was cut
burn,
out.
but yeah.
Watching the world burn.
I used to rule the world. Jobs were Lord when I gave the word.
I think this is a good place to end session.
Yeah, that's what I was in.
Unless we want to do, yeah. Unless we want to do like one more event. With, it's like we've got time before we hit like the actual cutoff time.
Yeah.
But we can
I
end
think
early.
we can call it now.
Yeah, we can call
If
it
you guys
now.
want to
Short
announce
rest,
things.
actually.
Hey, you guys can. Yeah, if you guys need to take a short rest, you can take a short rest.
Let's
Um,
end on a short rest. Yeah, that's fine.
Get your little
Okay.
camp out. You guys have a little picnic in the woods, whatever you guys are doing. If you guys want to go full sleep and do some stuff, it's up to you. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Right.
Nice,
We will
nice.
talk about fun math things after. Thanks for all the people who are lurking. Holy shit.
Thank you.
Twitch,
Thank
you're a
you.
fucking liar. I know what number you're telling me they're here. I know that that's not true. I'm looking at this list. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. But that's cool. Let's see who's online that I can raid. Beep boop boop beep.